Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Thursday, May 1st, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I am extremely grateful and blessed to be here in y'all presence. Y'all taking the time, whether it be tonight or tomorrow, whenever you watch this video. I am blessed to have you here. I am blessed to be here. Thankful, grateful, and a little scared. Yes, I said it. I'm human. So let me get right off into this because it's late, about to go to bed, just took a shower, smelling good. I put on cologne before I go to bed for like my relaxation. So as I was sitting here thinking, which I tend to do a whole lot, if y'all haven't noticed that, I think a lot. I've been accused of been thinking too much, right? And the more I think, especially nowadays, if you're somebody who like me, not like me, but like a person like me, being a heavy, deep thinker nowadays will scare the hell out you. The topic of this video. Life will scare the ish out of you. Especially today in the time we're living in. When we're living in a time of so much uncertainty. See, we as human beings, we prefer to be in an environment of stability, an environment of familiarity. We don't like the unknown as human beings, as people. We don't like dealing with a bunch of, that's why, have you ever noticed when you're on a job and you hate that job, but you'll stay there because you're familiar with it, even though you know of another job hiring? You ever been scared to go try the other job out because you don't know how it's gonna be? You're afraid, you have fear, like, damn, I hate where I am. But that job might be better, but you'll be scared because you don't know how it's gonna be on that job. You wanna already know what it's gonna be before you go there. So you might find people that work there, you ask a bunch of questions, you done ask 1,000 questions, and you still end up not leaving. And you'll just stay stuck where you are because of fear. Especially fear of the unknown. And what we are experiencing right now, May 1st, 2025 and beyond, those of you who will admit it, like me, that I'm experiencing a little fear right now. Yes, I am. Judge me. Where your face, big wad? I thought you had, whatever. I don't have to lie to y'all. I like being transparent. I like telling the truth because you never know who your truth might help. I'm not worried about being judged. I'm more concerned about my truth, who is going to help when they hear me say what I'm saying and they were thinking or feeling the same way. I'm not concerned about y'all that be judging me and, big word, I thought you said, whatever, again. But we as human beings, I want to speak for myself. I don't like the unknown. And right now we're living in some uncertain, unknown times. Same way with 2020, what happened with the world shutting down everything. That was unfamiliar. We weren't used to nothing like that. So there was a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Because what is this? Who do you know that can give you experience on how to live through this when we don't know nobody else to live through nothing like this? How do you handle this? And when you don't have those answers, you might tend to get a little afraid. That's where I am right now. I like having the answers. I love it. I can't stand not knowing what to expect. I can't stand it. And as a person like me, as I'm sitting up, I pay attention to everything. And if you watch any show, include my channel, any channel, TV, the news, whatever, if you listen and if you're an observer, you're scared right now. Unless you get to a point to where, like I always tell y'all, where you say, F it. Right now, more than ever, me, you, we got to be able to say F it. Because if not, life will scare the shit out of you. Every day, all day, we bombarded. Every day, all day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. For the last few years, I know we've been bombarded with BS, bad news, catastrophe, disease, you name it. How can you continuously hear stuff like that on a regular basis and that not affect you in some type of negative way? Think about it. Us as human beings, what we're all living through right now. How can you, that's why I be telling you about the mental health, keep up with your mental, pay attention to your thoughts. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? Talk to somebody. Because there's no way as human beings, none of us are built like this, to continuously, on a daily basis, either hear about bad news happening somewhere else or bad news in your own life. See, the bad news ain't got to be happening in your life to stress you out. You ain't got to be the one catching all these crazy ass cancers for you to worry about cancer if you ain't careful. You ain't got to have cancer to worry about it. You ain't got to have no STDs and other type of illnesses to worry about it. You ain't got to be the one that got hit by a DUI, drunk driver, to worry about getting hit by a drunk driver. Because it ain't happening in your life. But we still being bombarded by the information of it happening around us. So now we thinking at any given time, all this bad stuff that we see happening everywhere else can happen to me, can happen to you. As a human being, you can't help but to think that. So again, as we observe life will scare the shit out of you. Unless you're able to practice my famous words. Fuck it. You gotta take that mentality, that mindset right now. This is a coping video. Coping with this BS we got going on. We living in look, California, Texas, all over America ports are either dead or dying. We still got a few loads coming in, but I'm hearing from my other guys around the country that they already dead. It's already over. And you hearing about this on a regular basis. You living it. You experiencing it. You ain't one of them delusional Democrats that think it only just got bad when Trump took office. You living in the real world and you know it was bad years ago. You living in reality. So now you scared. You worried. You in fear. Because it's getting worse and worse and worse. And we just had an election. And it looked like who won ain't going to be able to fix it. The one who lost wasn't going to be able to fix it. I don't care what you say. You can say what you want to say. The one who lost the election wasn't going to be able to fix it. And it looked like the one who won ain't going to be able to fix it. So now we're all realizing, I don't care who you put the blame on. I ain't going back. I told y'all I ain't going back and forth with y'all on that no more. I'm done with that. No more politics for me. If I can help it. But y'all have a tendency to draw me back in. I'm going to try my best to stay out of that Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, Trump, Kamala, all that. I'm trying to stay out of that. I got real life issues to deal with. I ain't got time to be going back and forth with you in words. I'm trying to live my best life, and it ain't happening. Because through the grace of God, every day that I wake up to something new, some new bull. Do you feel like that? When you wake up in the morning, and I thank God for being here, but then oh Lord, let me get on out here and see what's up. I'm not excited. I'm not excited. When I get up, I'm grateful because, at least I got a chance because I'm alive. But I'm not excited. I'm not, what you call it when you looking forward to something? I forgot the word. I can't, the words. I'm not looking forward to, like, what is there to look forward to? What these folks going to tell me today? What I'm going to read today? What I'm going to see on the news today? What I'm going to see on YouTube, Facebook today? Am I going to see that I just got a $5 million contract? Is that what I'm going to see? See, if I had thoughts and, opportunities like that when I wake up, you wake up, yeah, I'm ready. No. We waking up to stuff that will scare the shit out you. Even though it may not be happening to you right now. Just seeing it all around you. If you at war, just because the bullet ain't hit you yet, but you hear him flying around you, just because the bomb ain't hit you yet, but you hear him exploding all around you, that will scare you too. Well, we at war right now. War with life. War with circumstance. War with conditions. And if you're wondering, no, I doubt it. I doubt if you're wondering. You know. You already know why you're scared. You ain't going to admit it. You already know why you feel like getting out of here. Feel like checking out. Don't want to be here. You already know why. As the saying goes, same shit, different day. And having problems is a part of life. Problems will arise. Adversity will arise. Trouble will arise. That's not the problem. The problem is when all this trouble, adversity, and everything that we're dealing with arise, we don't have any solutions. It's not that we're having problems. The issue is we don't have no solutions. I can handle problems. I've been dealing with problems all my life, but I've been dealing with problems where there was a solution to the problem. What's our solution? Where's the answer? I know something. Jesus. I know that's coming. Where's the solution to the problem we're facing right now? We don't see none on the horizon. We got a man in office that's doing what he feels is the best way to fix it. And he getting resistance from all angles. That ain't gonna work. We got another part over here that's supposed to be helping us. They don't know what the hell they doing. All they do is talk about the guy that's in office. They not offering no solutions. Have y'all noticed that? Democrats? Your party. That's why I say we screwed on both sides, Democrat or Republican. Your party ain't offering no solutions for the problem we're dealing with. Their solution is to talk about the orange dude. That's it. And y'all ain't caught on to that yet. Their only solution is to talk about the orange guy. If they would have had some solutions to these problems, the orange guy would have never won. So again, we find ourselves up Ish Creek without a paddle. We don't have no answers coming from the left, no answers coming from the right. We got one dude, so far all he's done is put some tariffs and did some executive orders. Y'all blaming him when in reality he really ain't done nothing. He ain't been there long enough. He ain't. I can't tell what has he done, Big Ward. I can't tell you he done nothing, good or bad, because he ain't been there that long. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't fixed the economy. No, he hasn't. And as I've said before, I don't think he can fix it. I thought he had the better chance. I'm not gonna keep repeating that to y'all. This for the slow people in the back on they rode the little short yellow bus. Y'all gotta remember they on here too. So sometimes I have to repeat the same thing for the people that rode the short yellow bus. If y'all be saying Big Ward, you already said it, don't keep going back and forth with them people. They follow me too. I'm trying to make sure everybody join in. I want them to raise their hand in class too. I don't want them to be scared because they don't know the answer. So that's why I say that over again. So I've said, I'm not sure he can fix it, but I believe if it can be fixed, he can do it. Don't look like he's going to be able to do it. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I know she would. Again. I thought maybe he could. Again. But other than that, the only thing you can really say is he ain't fixed it. You'll be telling the truth. He hasn't fixed it yet. But running around here lying, because that's another thing that had you all, like, especially somebody like me, have you want to scream, because I'm looking at y'all lying, making up stuff. So I know we ain't going to fix these problems because you won't tell the truth. You can't fix a problem until you admit you got one. And then tell the truth about where the problem originated from, where it come from. If you can't deal with the root of the problem, if you making up stuff, you can't fix the problem. Because you're ignoring the real problem and where it come from over here, folks, because you don't want to take the blame, or don't want your friend to take the blame, or somebody you like to take the blame, so you will lie. So the problem still continues. So now we just going to sit here and blame this man for all this mess because he hasn't fixed it. If you say, Big Ward, Trump ain't fixed it, I thought you said you're going to make it better, you'll be right. If you say he ain't fixed it. But to say he's the cause of it is what I don't agree with. And what got me around here mad and like, we ain't gonna never get out this mess. We can't stop bickering about BS. We'll never get out of this mess. So, it leaves a lot of us, like me, like you, waking up every day, trying to fight off fear. Trying to fight off being scared. Because life will scare the ish out of you today. It always been scary, but we living in some scary times right now. And the only solution I got right now that I can tell the country, because it's going to get harder and harder. You'll be surprised. Well, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. We already know. I done went over these numbers so many times. But how many people right now ain't got nothing? People ain't got nothing, man. I got strangers emailing me, asking me for $20. $20, a stranger. You gotta say fuck it. To keep from losing your damn mind. Say fuck it. Don't matter who don't like it. I ain't got your money. Light bill man, rent man, mortgage man, car note man. I ain't got your money. Tax man, whoever. I ain't got to do what you gonna do. Fuck it. I'm tired. I am tired Tired of being afraid. Tired of worrying. Tired of stress. So I say, fuck it. Y'all can have it. Whatever it is, y'all can have it. But what you can't have is this little peace of mind that I'm fighting to hold on to. Can't have that. All the rest of the stuff, y'all got to take that same going forward. If you ain't listening to nothing else I ever told you, you got to take this little piece of advice going forward. You got to be able to say fuck it. You got to be able to not care what nobody think about, oh, you lost your car, you lost your, because it's coming down the pipe for everybody. They might not have lost their car, their house, or whatever today. Hold on a minute. Life said, hold my beer, as the saying goes. Hold on a minute. Like I said earlier, this stuff that I've been telling y'all about was going to happen, and people thought I was crazy. And I told y'all it's going to spread to everybody, even the millionaires. Y'all time coming too. What you going to do when you got a pocket full of money and nothing to buy with it? That's crazy, ain't it? Somebody said something about that earlier. Imagine having a bank full of money, ain't nothing in the store. What you gonna do now? So now you poor too. Just like that, you poor too. You got money, nowhere to spend it, nowhere to shop. Stores closed, shelves empty. What you gonna do with all that money you got? And no product to buy. Well, crazy, ain't it? You know what I want to leave y'all with? You know what's going to help us? Jesus. Yeah, if that's what worked for you. On the count of three, ladies and gentlemen, say it with me. 1, 2, 3, fuck it. Get it, got it, good. Bye.